All right, let's talk about building your personal blueprint for financial control. We're going to take saving from something you dread and turn it into a powerful strategy that you actually control. Ready? Let's dive in.
So, does this sound familiar? You try, you really do, to put money aside. But then life happens. The car breaks down, or the money just kind of evaporates by the end of the month. It's a super frustrating cycle, and trust me, you are not alone in this.
But what if I told you the answer isn't about making more money or, cutting out every single thing you enjoy? What if it's all about one simple shift in how you think about it? That's the secret we're going to unlock right now. Okay, first things first, let's get real about why this is so tough. Because if we're going to build a new system that works, we have to understand why the old one just isn't. And it usually boils down to a few really common, really human roadblocks. It's usually a combination of things, right? Without a budget, we're just kind of flying blind. Those little impulse buys, they totally sabotage our best intentions. And then there's lifestyle inflation. That thing where as soon as you get a raise, your spending magically goes up to meet it. Throw in some debt and no real goals, and yeah, no wonder saving feels impossible. So here it is, the game changer. It's a simple idea called pay yourself first. And honestly, it is the one mental shift that changes everything. This is where we completely flip the script. Just look at the difference here. Most of us, we live on the left. We get paid, we pay our bills, we buy stuff, and then we try to save whatever's left over, which is usually not much, right? The strategic model on the right flips that completely. You get your income, your savings come out first, and then you figure out how to live on the rest. And just like that, with that one simple change, saving is no longer a leftover. It's not an afterthought. It becomes a non-negotiable bill, just like your rent. You're paying your future self before you pay Netflix or anyone else. Okay, so that's the big idea. How do we actually put it into practice? Let's get into a simple, actionable 3-step plan to get you in control. So here's the plan. We're going to use a really simple budgeting rule. We're going to get crystal clear on what we're actually saving for, and then we're going to build our financial safety net. Let's break them down. First up, the 50-30-20 rule. This is such a great starting point. The idea is that 50% of your income goes to your absolute needs, housing, food, that kind of stuff. 30% is for your wants, hobbies, going out, fun things, and that last 20%, that gets aimed squarely at savings and paying down debt. That is your pay yourself first money. Second, you have got to define your why. I mean, saving money for the sake of saving is boring. It's not motivating. You need a goal. Are you saving for an amazing vacation next year? A down payment in 3 years? A comfortable retirement way down the road? Giving every dollar a job is what will keep you on track. And third, and listen, this is your absolute top priority, your emergency fund. This isn't saving for a new phone. This is saving for your peace of mind. It's that cash cushion that means a surprise medical bill or a job loss doesn't become a total financial catastrophe. You have to build this first. So now we have the plan, but how do we make sure we actually stick to it? Well, we take ourselves, our emotions, our willpower out of the equation. We put the whole thing on autopilot. Seriously, this is your superpower. The day your paycheck hits your account, you set up an automatic transfer to whisk your savings away to a separate account. You don't even have to think about it. It just happens. This one little trick is how you enforce that pay yourself first rule without lifting a finger. But okay, you're automating maybe a couple $100 a month. It sounds nice, but what does that really do over the long haul? Well, the result is so much more powerful than you think, thanks to a little thing that feels like magic. So check this out. Let's say you save that $200 every single month for 20 years. Over that time, you will have put aside $48,000 of your own money, which, by the way, is amazing. That's a huge accomplishment. But that's not the end of the story. Now look at this. If that money earns a pretty average 5% return, your $48,000 in contributions grows to almost $79,000. That's more than $30,000 that you didn't have to work for. It's money your money made for you. That is the incredible, awesome power of compound interest. And the big takeaway here is this. The most powerful ingredient in this recipe isn't actually the amount of money you save. It's time. The earlier you start, the more time that snowball has to roll down the hill and get bigger and bigger all on its own. So let's just zoom out for a minute. Because at the end of the day, this isn't really about numbers in a bank account. This whole strategy is a tool. It's a tool to build the life you actually want.
You know, whether your dream is to buy a house, or travel the world, or start your own business, or maybe it's just the freedom to make choices without money being the deciding factor, well, strategic saving is the foundation for all of it. It's what makes those dreams possible.
And I think we really need to reframe what saving is. It's not about restricting yourself. It's not about deprivation. It is an act of deep respect for your future self. You are giving that person you, security, options, and freedom.
Every single dollar you save today is a brick you're laying for the foundation of your future. The plan is simple, the tools are right there, and the choice is all yours. So the only question left is, what kind of future are you going to build?